Hello everyone and welcome back to another Integer audio upload. In this video, we will have a look at a chorus plugin from Caelum Audio called Choric. We will see if this plugin is any good and whether it offers something more than other chorus plugin effects. So first we will go through the interface and plugin usability, and then we will test some samples and see how we could implement Choric on different instruments. So if you like this sort of content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and check the link in the description to read more about this plugin and other similar plugins in an article on our website. Without any further ado, let's get started. Chorus is one of my favorite clean electric guitar effects. It instantly makes the sound wider and richer, and I went a little extra with the pitch shifting effect, but turned out really good. Before diving into the plugin itself, let's understand what a basic chorus effect is. Basically, a chorus effect is a modulation audio effect that creates the illusion of multiple sound sources playing the same musical part, but each source is going to be slightly different or out of tune, in terms of timing, in terms of tonality, all of that. That's obviously achieved through delay, pitch modulation, and combining signals or doubling them, as well as spatial effects, so it's like coming from different places as well. You would want to use chorus on your signal to achieve thicker, wider, and richer sounds, and also to enhance your samples if needed. It's a very common effect to hear in instruments as well, such as electric guitar. So, when we translate that into Choric, we will see that we get almost all of it. First up on here we have the filters to clean up the process signal, and that's great if you only want to process certain frequency range or a certain frequency band. Then there is pitch modulation section with form and preservation, followed by modulation section, and lastly the output section. The modulation section is going to be the most interesting part, of course, which has different controls such as rate of the modulation for the voices, phase spreading, looseness, which will set the looseness and timing of the different voices. As we said earlier, it's going to be one of the delusive features of chorus effect. And next up we have spreading, which spreads the voices over the stereo field, and there's also a width knob which controls the width of the signal. Then the voices number, and Choric allows you to set a whopping 32 voices, which is insane. Then there's also dark, which cuts from the high frequencies, or warm, which adds analog model saturation. We also have channel flipping, tempo syncing, and modulation shapes. There are 5 modulation shapes, which include random modulation shape generator. You'll be able to see what kind of a shape you get from the beautiful display on top on here, which is telling you exactly what's happening to your signal. But once you dial in too many voices, it sort of gets messy and it's going to be too hard to read or understand, but it's useful nonetheless. Lastly on here is the output section, and it's straightforward and pretty clean. One way I like to benefit from effect plugins like Choric is in sound design. So instead of using built-in synth effects, you could take it to the next level and use Choric. You could benefit from this because of the filters, so you can only affect certain frequency range or band. So it adds different spice to the original synth that you started with. You could also play around with the width, how loose the sound will be, and most interestingly the pitch shifting as well.
The day when I'm trying to make my space, holding back my tears, I think of home. I was looking for answers in your eyes. I wanna break through your barricade. In the day when I'm trying to make my space, holding back my tears, I think of home. I was looking for answers
I used one of the presets as is on the vocals and it sounded good. The plugin has many cool presets that would serve as a great starting point for something better. Let's check out more of them. Finally, let's test the randomize feature. I'll skip right away if we get unsuitable or weird settings for the currently playing piano loop. You can also save the settings you get as a preset if you land on something that you like, which is pretty cool. So, in conclusion, I really like this plugin overall. It's pretty simple to use and sounds great. It offers extra controls that are not typically found in every chorus effect, like the filters and the pitch shifting sections. And this wraps it up. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.